A Harney County judge strikes down the entire Measure 114 passed by the Oregon legislature. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms for your NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like channel, like content, what I do here, you can support me. The link, everything is appreciated. Once again, public service announcement. If you plan on getting your Connecticut pistol permit, please do it before July 2024. The state has changed the retraining requirements. There is no information saying that they have reversed that position. But as it stands now, July 2024 is the cutoff date for the new training requirements. So if you plan on doing so, please get it done. Let's talk about this. This is huge. Now, Oregon Measure 114, I have spoken on it several times. And what has now happened is a state judge by the name of Robert Ratio has put a permanent injunction on the entire measure. And this case is Arnold versus Kotek, which is a state level challenge to the law.
On Oregon's controversial gun control law, Measure 114. A judge in Harney County has permanently blocked the state from enforcing it. The measure was approved by Oregon voters last November, but it's faced legal challenges ever since. Circuit Judge Robert Ratio found that two major provisions violate the state's constitution. That includes a permit to buy a gun and a ban on the sale, transfer, and manufacture of magazines holding more than 10 rounds. The state is expected to appeal the ruling, and the case will go to the Oregon Supreme Court.
Like I said, this is huge. And one of the big things in there, of course, is the overturning of the magazine ban, where they try to place a restriction on the number of rounds that a person can carry in a magazine to 10. But let's jump into here. Now, this is a local affiliate. Harney County judge puts permanent injunction on Measure 114 on Tuesday. A judge in Harney County declared that the gun safety law Measure 114 passed by Oregon voters was unconstitutional. Circuit Court Judge Robert S. Ratio imposed a permanent injunction against Measure 114, essentially putting on hold until further notice. Since Measure 114 was narrowly approved by voters in November 2022, it has been pending in federal and state courts. There are several lawsuits going on concerning this matter at the same time, but under the law, a person must pass a gun safety course and have their criminal history checked before they buy a gun. Also, the magazines with a capacity greater than 10 rounds are prohibited. And then, of course, the stitch. Those in support of the law, including state attorneys, argued that the new rules would reduce killings, suicides, and mass shootings. Well, once again, they're gaslighting, because nothing has never been proven that gun control laws actually produce the results that they claim that they're going to do when they put them into effect. So, Ratio stated they are unable to prove how any of the provisions would increase public safety. Exactly. A federal judge in Oregon determined a different trial earlier this year that the measure did not violate the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution, but her decision does not overrule the state case. The Harney County judge's ruling is wrong. Worse, it needlessly puts Oregonians' lives at risk, said Oregon Attorney General Ellen Rosenblum. The state will file an appeal, and we believe we will prevail. Well, you know they're going to appeal it. Let's come out of that. Once again, huge news for the people in Oregon. Good for you. You got a judge who basically put a kibosh on the entire thing. Now, like I just said, we know that they're going to appeal to the next level, probably to the Oregon State Supreme Court. And we're going to watch how that plays out, while at the same time, of course, we do have this federal case against the measure running through the courts also. They're about to have a hearing on that. But congratulations to you people out there in Oregon, specifically the law abiding, because this has no effect on the criminal activity that's going on in that state. And this is, once again, fantastic news, because once again, remember, I've said this before, every gun case throughout the country has an effect across the country. Those of us in Connecticut, we have the SB 1160 put a 10-round limit on magazines. This is going to set a foundation for challenges going forward, which we already have in play, Grant versus Lamont being one of the most prominent, but there are others that are challenging the state's gun laws. So once again, keeping you informed, this is good news. Just keep in mind though, here's the kicker. Every time we get a win, trust me, the forces that be are out there trying to figure out how can we circumvent this. And we have seen Connecticut do this by putting onerous training requirements in order for you to get a permit in order to buy a firearm. I'm actually going to touch on that in another video because something just happened in Maryland that is huge news again. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.